The new Ben Affleck and Matt Damon movie Air, which premiered in theaters last month, it is now streaming on Amazon Prime, gaining not only further attention for its inspired by true events telling of Nike's creation of Air Jordans, but also serving as a pop culture love letter to the 1980s. Being based in 1984, the film's intro features a montage of quick cuts that doesn't just highlight Nike as a brand, but also popular entertainment of the era. And with Ghostbusters being the single biggest film of that year, a brief snippet, the scene with Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and Harold Ramis entering the Sedgwick Hotel, it's shown. For those that want to jump just to this moment, the Ghostbusters clip can be found at around the 1 minute and 58 second mark of the film, being paired up with Dire Straits' classic Money for Nothing. Surprisingly, it doesn't end there, as later in the film, at around the 52-minute mark, the famed Ghostbusters No Ghost logo, it pops up, being spotted on a bumper sticker affixed to a desk with the words Ectomobile written across. Serving as more than simple set dressing, the camera, it hangs on this shot for a couple of seconds, focusing on the logo, then on the wording, seemingly to remind the viewer, hey, we're in the 1980s, remember? A few minutes later, yet another Easter egg it is spotted, found in the basement of Nike, with a Medred Mark IV angiographic injector being used. And if it looks familiar to you, it should, as it is the same piece of medical equipment that has randomly shown up in past Ghostbusters films. Now, unsurprisingly, there is an off-screen connection between Air and the recent sequel, Ghostbusters Afterlife, with Francois Audouy serving as production designer on both, in addition to Ozzy and Guanzo being listed as a consultant. From Wendy's Where's the Beef campaign to Hulk Hogan winning the World Wrestling Federation Championship off the Iron Sheik, Air hits the court with an onslaught of 1980s references, many either finding their way into the film's opening sequence or instead sprinkled throughout, with even some of the decade's most memorable toys, among them being a Rubik's Cube, a Slinky, and Mattel's electronic handheld basketball game being featured. Starring Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, Air is now streaming exclusively on Amazon Prime. The film also stars Viola Davis, Jason Bateman, Marlon Wayans, Chris Tucker, and Chris Messina. Special thanks goes out to Ghostbusters News reader John Clinchester for the heads up. That's all I've got for you here right now. As always, subscribe. If you'd like to join up with Ghostbusters News, check out our Patreon page. A link to that is down below, and we'll see you right back here next time.